Good afternoon to everybody. If you're watching from my timeline, but depending on where you're watching from, good morning, good evening, or even maybe good night to you. Um, my name is Bode Odunton, and I'm broadcasting this from the UK, and I trust that this meets you in good state of health. I'm going to be talking about some things over the next few months, and the whole idea is to deal with all these civilian issues before I enlist in the King's Royal Guard. And I trust that by making known the truth, some things will be attended to, some things will be solved, and hopefully we can move forward in the line of development. I'm broadcasting live. Hi. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. For the next few minutes, we're going to be talking about some very important things. Now, the first thing I want us to understand is this broadcast is not to put anybody down. It's not about knocking people down. This is about advancement. This is about growth. This is about development. This is about getting right what we might be getting wrong, offering some solutions that might probably help in moving things forward. And so to start with, I want to start with one broadcast that got my attention. Is to do with with African leaders going to an international summit, and one of the African presidents was saying that they should be treated as peers when they come to such forums where they discuss global issues. And I was looking at the Western leaders. They were like wearing a blank face and just listening because basically they need to be there because they are there, so they have to listen. But you can see in their countenance that they can't be bothered. And I understand. I'll be honest with you, I understand. Why? I'll tell you the reasons why. Now, you are asking to be treated as peers, which means you are asking to be respected, which is not a problem. It's okay to desire to be respected. But for you to be respected as leaders, there are things that is expected of you, and there are things that you are expected not to be doing. Okay? And that is where this whole problem stems from. They cannot respect you or respect me as an African or someone of African origin unless we put our house in order. Our house are mostly not in order. And I'll tell you the reasons why. Now, firstly, you are asking me to respect you on that platform where all international leaders come to speak their mind and raise issues or concerned about global issues, and I'm the one feeding you. How does that correlate? I feed you, but you're asking me to treat you as peer. That is not possible with us. Crazy. It doesn't work like that anywhere. I mean, like you go for a board, you go for a board meeting, and the messenger came in, or the clerk comes in, or the manager comes in where directors are sitting down, and the manager is asking that his views be heard. Excuse me, you don't belong there. To be honest, you really do not belong there. Maybe you strayed in, maybe someone told you the meeting is going on and you decided to walk in. Doesn't mean they're going to listen to you. You don't fit in. Basically, you don't. Okay? So if I'm feeding you, I can't treat you as peer. If I'm telling you, secondly, if I'm telling you to adopt my system and you took it hook, line, and sinker without thinking, how is it going to work for me? Hello? It means I'm the one on top, I'm the one controlling you, so I don't have to listen to anything you have to say because you take everything I say as the law. And so I've got nothing to listen to you about. I mean, I don't need to hear you. Basically, you can say whatever you want to say, you can rant all you want, but it doesn't make any difference. I don't have to listen to you. I still do what I want to do. Now, you want me to treat you as pair, but then I tell you that everything about you is inferior and everything about me, that is the West is telling the Africans that everything about them is superior and everything about Africans is inferior, and we agree with it, and you still want to be treated as pair. No, it doesn't work like that. Africans have technology. Why don't we use it? Why do you have to run after Western technology? Are we not intelligent enough to build our own technology? Build it, steal it, borrow it, buy it, whatever you want to do. Make it your own. Have your own technology. Okay? You're producing something in your country, but you believe the one coming from the West is superior to yours. Hello? It means I'm superior to you. It means I don't have to listen to you. Simple. Okay, let's take another one. The West asks you to sell your resources, which is the birthright of your country, for cheap, but you and your family will be looked after, even if your people are suffering. And you agreed. And you still want me to treat you as pair? It means you can't think. It means you don't see beyond your nose. So it means I can't listen to you. Because everything I tell you to do, you do. Like a servant. Or like a puppet. Now, if you are asking me to treat you as pair, it's not going to work. Okay, these are just simple, logical stuff. Now, let's take another one. African leaders, they borrow you money. You don't pay in time, you slack back in payment, or you take loans that you know is going to stifle your economy. They give it to you and you take it for whatever your reason is. And you still want the West to consider you as pair. It's not going to work. It's never going to happen. Okay? Respect is earned, is not demanded. You have to earn it the hard way. You have to earn it. So don't go to the international forum and be expected to be treated as pairs. No, it's not going to happen. Now let's take another one. Your government is borrowed money for development, for infrastructures, but most of it goes into the pocket of politicians, and you still want me to respect you? No integrity? Forget it. It's never going to happen. Okay, it's never going to happen. I'm not condemning African leaders. I'm just saying, when you ask for something, make sure that you have good backup for it. If you are going to make a claim, make sure you have a good backup. But they don't seem to have any backup. Now, let's take another one. One Western country that is probably not up to, that is probably the size of one of the smallest countries in Africa. One call you for a summit, and you all go there like sheep, like 52 countries answering to one country. You answer to the US, and then you answer to Russia, and then you answer. If care is not taken, you will answer to Ukraine, then you answer to France, and then you answer to UK. All of you at the same time. One country is calling you, and you're all going there like sheep. Nobody's going to respect you. Not one. Even I will be mad to respect you. Okay? It's just the reality. It's just the reality. Now, here's another one. I got a few, but I'm not gonna say everything. I'll just lay a few down, because the whole idea is not to condemn anybody. It's just to say, when you are asking for something, make sure you have a good reason to back you up for it. Now, here's another one. The West or whoever tells you to betray your brother because he is not serving their interest, and you are ready, willing also to betray and to kill the good leader just because he's not pandering to the person that might give you a loan further down the line, and you agree to do it. Why should I respect you? I can't respect you. I pat you on the back. You're my boy. That's all you're gonna get. You're never gonna get respect. And it is only respect that will bring you to the table to speak with decision makers in the international community. It's very simple. Now, let's take another one. Let's go into finance. You have regional unions, let's say ECOWAS, African Union, and the Western countries have a representative in your union. Do you have one in their union? Do we have an African leader sitting or an African representative sitting in the European Union Parliament or in the American, whatever they call it, whatever group they have out there, whatever regional bloc they have out there? Do you have a representative there? No, you don't. But they have in your one. It means they don't believe you can even rule yourself. So they need to be there to guide you. But then you want to be treated as peer. No, it's never going to happen. You have regional banks in Africa. You have regional banks. But most of the funding comes from the West and from the East and from the Far East, wherever it is. The majority of your fund comes from somewhere else. And you still want to be respected? No, it's never going to happen. Even I will be crazy to grant you that. I, as an African, as someone with African origin, I'll be crazy to grant you that. Okay? If I'm feeding you, if I'm sponsoring you, if I'm aiding you, you can't come back and tell me you want to be treated as peers because you have a view. Who cares about your view? They don't. They don't. You see, let's take another one. African leaders are so bad at managing their country that their people run away from them, crossing the sea on flotillas, getting drowned in the ocean, dying even crossing the desert, just to run away from your country, to run to these same Western countries, and they know because they are the one taking your people in on the other side of the river, and you still want to be treated as peers? No. It doesn't make any logical sense. Nobody is going to take that from you. Okay, nobody. So you go to the World Leaders Summit, the same people that is feeding you, the same people you are borrowing from, the same people your people are running away to, and then you want to be dealt with as equals. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. The West will be mad to do that. Like I have been saying, even I will be crazy to grant you that wish. Okay? If you are not intelligent enough to look after your people, why will I allow you to come to the World Forum and mess up things for us with your views? Even if your views are valid and they make a lot of sense, who is ready to listen to you because you are just talking? You are not doing it. Okay? Now, like I was saying, this is not to condemn African leaders. This is to say, look, there is something that is missing and you need to fix. Okay? What you need to do is just keep quiet, go back to your country, go back to your home, earn the respect of your people by doing what is right by them. When you are doing what is right by your people, then the people outside will respect you. Like they say, charity begins at home, respect begins at home. Everything starts from home. Don't say because you are wearing suit and you have been to university and you are leading a country and you have the entitlement to attend World Leaders Forum or Summit, you have the fundamental right to speak and be treated as peers. No, you don't. You have to earn the right to speak and be heard. There's a difference between hearing you and hearing you. Okay? The two of them sound the same, but they are different. I can sit there and hear everything you want to say because I have to be there. It comes through one ear and goes out the other one. And the second one is I can listen to you and listen to the intelligence in what you are saying, knowing that you have actions to back it up already. And then I can listen to you and take on board what you are saying. But trying to demand to be heard because you are there, no, the world doesn't work like that. Even in your country, it does not work like that. So what do we need to do? What is the advice? Because like I said, it's not about condemning people, not about condemning the leaders. It's about pointing out what needs to be done so that they can do it, because they can actually do it. Okay? So this is what you need to do. You want to be heard? Fix your country. Get rid of corruption as much as you can. Make sure infrastructures are there for your people to use. Make sure the interest of your people is more important to you than the interest of your pocket, your bank account, and your family members. Make sure your people love you. And then you can come to the World Forum and speak. As much as I would like to avoid speaking about this, imagine the youngest president in the world who happens to be in Africa, who is outperforming every single president. As at today, he's outperforming every single president in Africa. Imagine him going to the World Summit and speaking. Love him or hate him, you will listen to what he has to say. Why? Because he's delivering for his people. Oh, by the way, if you are wondering who I'm talking about the honorable president of the country, Burkina Faso, by name Ibrahim Traore. I will be talking some more about him later on, but that is not for today. For today, it is to address the fact that African leaders want to be treated as equals at World Summit, which is not happening, which will not happen, will probably never happen unless you do something in your country. Build your country, build your people, build your economy, empower your people to get better, empower every arm of the government to perform, deal with corruption, and all these things are possible to deal with. You can easily deal with all these things. It's possible to deal with it. It's easy to deal with it. You just need to have the resolve and the determination to deal with it. Once all these are dealt with, you can then go back to the World Forum and they can listen to you. I desire and I look forward to the day when African leaders will speak and the world will listen. At the moment, it is still a dream. At the moment, it is still a desire. At the moment, it is a fantasy. But it is a fantasy that can be brought into reality. So please, African leaders, go home, fix your home, come back. They will listen to you. Not that they don't want to listen to you, but you just don't qualify yet. But I pray that as we have the AES community working things out for their country, and a couple more African leaders trying to step up to the plate, I pray and I hope that someday all the African leaders will step up to the plate, stand together as one, get rid of the influence of the West, make your own decisions at the ECOWAS, at the African Union, at whatever other regional bloc you have going there. Make your independent decision and fight for yourselves. When you do that, the world will listen. The world will listen to America. The world will listen to Canada. The world will listen to Europe. The world will listen to United Kingdom. The world will listen to a lot of Western countries, and they will listen to you too. Only if you do what is right by your people and do what is right by your country. It's not going to be easy, but it is achievable. Like my pastor used to say, he would say, good things doesn't want to be done. Yes, good things doesn't want to be done. But if you make up your mind to do it, it is possible to achieve. I look forward to the day it will be achieved, and I look forward to the day African leaders will have a voice in the international community. God bless you. This is where I'm suspending today. By God's grace, I will come back next time, and then we can dig deeper into this Africa issue, trusting God and trusting in the capability that has been invested in man also, that it will be accomplished, that Africa will be great. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye. But just before I leave, I want to implore you, please subscribe, please like, please share this, and let people hear it. Let everybody hear about it. Okay? Let our leaders hear it. Share it, make the people hear the truth, because the truth is the only thing that will set you free and set me free and set Africa free. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye now.